Are you planning to buy a house, but not quite ready just yet? Today we got 4 tips to help you prepare for when you are. Welcome back and welcome home. My name is Justin, your local Bronx real estate agent. If you're a first-time viewer and you want to keep getting the real on real estate on a weekly basis, be sure to slam that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you don't miss anything. First tip, when it comes to planning to buy a house, is to find a neighborhood that works for you. We got to be thinking about, how long does it take for me to get from the Bronx to Manhattan, let's say if I work down in the city? Or, if we have children or we're planning on having children, hey, you're looking up good school districts near me. Maybe you're looking for a good nightlife or a good eating scene. So you just want to get that information now, early, before we're even ready to purchase a home, so you can narrow down the areas that you're really going to focus on. And of course, you can do this in a fun way. It could be checking out the neighborhood and, maybe having a date night, seeing what activities or attractions they have there, and getting to experience it. Do you know any family or friends that already live in the area you're considering? And then you can go check it out and also get their opinion about it. For a lot of us, home is not just the house, but also our community. So the more information we can get about potential areas now, the better off we'll be in the long run when it comes time to settle down and plan our roots. The second thing that might come to mind when it comes to planning to buy a house is whether you're actually planning to buy a house. Maybe you're interested in a co-op or a condo instead. Or maybe you're focused on single family homes as opposed to multifamilies. But the type of property you purchase has a big impact on your home buying experience because there are different processes for different types of properties, including the amount of down payment money that you're going to need in the end. So the more you know about what you're looking for, not only in terms of property type, but also the specific features you want in a house, the easier it's going to be for you later on. If you have any questions for other things that might be important for you to focus on in the long run when you're getting ready to buy your house, drop them in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Third thing that's going to come to mind that's going to be super helpful for us in the long run is setting realistic price points, because we're going to have to target those price points if we want to get the specific type of property we want in that specific neighborhood we're really interested in. One thing you might be thinking of is, hey, we're not looking to buy our house for a couple of years. Does it make sense to look at the price of properties in our neighborhood of interest now? Well, yes. So the numbers you're looking at now probably won't be the same numbers you're looking at in a couple of years, but they're probably gonna be close. And using these numbers can give you a good ballpark estimate of what you can expect to pay for something when you are ready to buy. And that helps you backwards plan. That's one of my favorite terms, backwards planning. So you can start thinking of, okay, how much money do we need to have saved in our down payment? How much money do we need for our closing costs? What's our monthly payment gonna be when we start crunching the numbers? You can get a lot of those things worked out pretty accurately now, and then it makes it easier for you when you are ready to buy in a couple of years. And if you like what you're hearing so far, be sure to slam that like button for us. Now, of course, the big thing that's always on our mind, tip 4, financial planning for buying a house. This is the one we're always worried about, right? So yes, you can start planning very early on to get your house and to make your process as seamless as possible. There are 4 big things to think about when it comes to getting your finances ready for buying a house. Now, assuming we're buying a house with a mortgage, right? I'm making that assumption. Then we got to be looking at our credit score first. So your credit score is going to be a big deal, not just the actual number, but the items you have on your credit report. Check with the lender, check with the credit repair specialist, or check with both to see what makes the most sense for you to do to get yourself in a position to be able to buy with a mortgage when the time comes. Also, the higher your credit score generally means you can get a lower interest rate on your mortgage. That not only saves you money, which I personally love, but that also makes it easier for you to get the house of your dreams, because you can spend more money on the house rather than having to pay more of it towards interest. Another thing we're going to be thinking of is debt, right? So those credit cards, car loans, student loans, whatever recurring monthly debt we have, let's see if we can start lowering those overall amounts over time, because when a bank goes to pre-approve you, one of the big things they're looking at is your debt to income ratio. And the more debt you have, especially once they add on a big mortgage, means that you qualify for less in a house. When you can get rid of or reduce a lot of your current debt, the bank can give you more money to get the house that you want. You might not need to use all that money. I don't want you to use all that money if you don't need to, but you just want to have those options available to you. Since we just mentioned debt to income ratio, let's talk about the income part of it. Now you have your income coming in from whatever various sources, employment, could be assets you already own, but the more income you have, the better, because that improves your debt to income ratio overall. And that's gonna mean more money that the bank can lend to you to purchase your home. Hey, if you're in line for a raise or promotion, great, we're very happy for you. Love it and take it. Now, if you're thinking of switching the type of work that you're gonna be doing, definitely talk to a lender early, because they often like to see you in the same role for about 2 years. But different lenders do different things. There's different types of loan programs. So I would always advise, check with them now to see what makes the most sense for you to do. Last thing, assets. The big money for the down payment and for the closing costs. The more you can save now, the easier things will be. And for me, I'm not just talking about you saving for your down payment and closing costs. I also want you to have an emergency fund for after you move into your property. Now, when it comes to getting those assets in hand that you're gonna need, I got you. There's a guide that I put together for my New York and Connecticut folks, has over 40 different programs and ideas listed in it. The link to that guide is down in the comments and descriptions below, so you can download that at your convenience. Of course, if you know anyone that can benefit from this video, please be sure to share it with them. Sharing is caring, folks. And lastly, make sure to slam that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you can keep getting the real on real estate. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.